So today I'm going to be talking about a few books. So this one book was part of the book club I told you about in the last video. I just forgot to put it in, so I'm going to be putting in this video. So it is Firework by Alice Lynn. So this is a book about, he's a K-pop star and she's the next door neighbor and she has a bunch of friends and these two cats are not relevant to the story at all. Let me check my Goodreads list. We wanted to read this book because we're really into K-pop and this book is K-pop romance, but it is awful. Fireworks was, I believe, the name of the group. Let's see. I believe Fireworks was the name of the group. Yeah, so I believe Fireworks was the name of the group. I forget what the fans were called. This book is so bad, I can't remember. The best thing about this book is that it ended. I can't really remember how it ended, but I could read the back to you so you get some idea. Fame, friendship, and feelings. Lulu Lee has last summer before college all planned out, but her plans quickly go away when she learns that Kite Sue, her childhood friend turned K-pop idol, will be returning home from South Korea after being ordered to take a break from performing for mysterious reasons. Lulu hasn't seen Kite since he debuted in the group Carnival. Okay, so Carnival must be the group, and then Fireworks, as I remember now, is what the fans are called. So anyone who's into Carnival will be called a Fireworks. And not a lot has changed since then. Starstruck and nostalgic, Lulu jumps at the chance to rekindle their friendship as they reconnect. Lulu faces overexcited fans and overprotective family members. The harder she tries to deny her feelings, the stronger they get. Could a K-pop star really fall for a nobody from home? And if he does, will their romance sparkle or go in smokes? So, sorry to spoil this if you want to read this. These two get together. And there's no romance at all. They just end up together. They just like each other and so they're together. It's like, you like your friend? Oh, let's date now. Do nothing romantic or dating like. The cats, I don't understand the cats. The hat, he had to go in disguise and it was so random, just random stuff happened. The author loved to describe Adam apples, like Adam apples were the most important thing to this book. Just on my phone on Goodreads, if you're wondering. I'm not just scrolling on my phone. Okay, we're gonna see. So I read this book December and beginning of January. I rated it 2 stars. Literally 2 stars. Some people on Goodreads rated it 3 stars. I don't know why. I would recommend not reading this book. And I would also recommend, I'm sorry to the author, but she's not good, Alice Lynn. This was an underlined book. As you can see at the back. It was an underlined book, which means there's other books in the underlined paperbacks, which I would recommend not reading any of them. Because this one was not good. I doubt the other 6 aren't going to be good either. So would I recommend this K-pop romance book? Absolutely not. And read this book. We had so much fun reading it together. The only fun part about this book was we read this together for our book club. So the second book, which I did talk about in my last, well, I didn't talk about it. I mentioned it in my last video. So it is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Everyone loves this book. I did not love this book. Liked it, but did not love it. I'm just going to check what I gave it. I gave it, hold on, 3 stars. Read this for a book club. I recommended it. Got this book years ago from Chapters Indigo for like $3. It was on sale. I did. Tag a lot. Too many references to pop culture. Too many references to the cops. She spent more time with the cops than anything else. Just to give you a recap of what this book is about. So this girl, Star, she witnessed her friend Khalid's death. They were coming back from a party and they were pulled over by the police for having a broken tail light or something like that. And you know how all like black men or black people, for their afro, they have a comb and they keep this comb or brush with them all the time. Sometimes they stick it in their afro and just hold it there, or they just have it with them. So he had a brush and he leaned into the car and grabbed his brush and brushed his hair quickly. Well, the police officer, so spoiler, he reaches in for the brush and the cop thinks it's a gun and shoots him. After telling him to get out of the car and put his hands on the thing, on the hood of the car, they also told Star, who's in the passenger seat at the front, to put her hands on the dash. He complied to everything, but he did question why he was doing everything, Khalid, and he got shot. And it's the whole story of going through that. She goes through grief. I feel like she should have protested and got angry or something. I felt like she wasn't angry. I felt like nothing about this book. I would recommend reading if you like a book about black culture and black lives that isn't exciting. I gave this 3 stars. Will not be reading this book again, but I will keep it. And there's so many tabs. Too many references to Harry Potter in this book. Just did not like it. I don't like when they reference pop culture like this in books. I just find it very distracting, pulls you out of the story, not good. If you want to read The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, go for it. I didn't even watch the movie. I might later on. I just have no interest. Okay. I went to go see the Super Mario Bros. Movie. It was fantastic. Then I went to Chapters Indigo after, and I bought 2 books. Hold on, let me get the other book. Whoops, dropped my water bottle. Let's start again. So I went to the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and then after the movie was fantastic, by the way. I would recommend seeing it or waiting for it to come out on one of the platforms and watching it there. So I would recommend watching that movie. So after I saw the Super Mario Bros. Movie, I went to Chapters Indigo and I bought 2 books. In the romance section, because I've been watching a lot of YouTubers recently, I will list a couple of them down below if you want to watch them. They are fantastic. I bought 2 books. The first book I bought is Twisted Love. I thought this would be a cutesy, young adult romance. This is new adult romance. It has a warning inside the flap. It says this book contains explicit sexual content. I did not know this book contains explicit sexual content. You can see I'm on page 68 because sex is not one of my triggers. So I will read this book regardless. But I will check next time if they have a warning for that. Because it could have been rape or it could have been something else. But there's no rape in this book to my knowledge. But I will continue because there's one person online that said she didn't like it. And another girl said she absolutely loved the whole series. She read all the other ones. The other ones in the series are Twisted Games, Twisted Hate, and Twisted Lies. Each features a different character from the world of Twisted Love. The Twisted series. So I'm kind of excited to know where this goes. So far, nothing has really happened. And then the next book I bought, which I was excited to buy, because the cover is purple. I love purple and blue books. Purple is not one of my favorite colors. I prefer lilac. Oh, the receipt's still in it. Okay, cool. I was excited, and the girl on the cover looks like a female version of Jungkook of BTS. So that's why I bought this book. It is a queer romance. I clearly don't really care. There is no warning towards this one, so I'm assuming it's a new adult. See if there's no warning. I'm assuming this book is a new adult, so it is Delilah Green Doesn't Care, Ashley Hearing Blake. Interested in any of the books? Thumbnail. you have any interest in any of the books I mentioned today, you can leave it down in the comments below or ask me directly in my drop messages. So I hope you have a lovely day and a happy spring/May, and bye.